Hi and welcome to the first of the All-Weather Championship finals. It's the Betdaq All-Weather 2-year-old, 5.5 furlongs, 0 to 100 handicap. Quite a small field, I think there's 8. Good chance for some of the smaller trainers to pick up some good prize money here. So wait for the runners and riders to come up. Here we go. Number 1, Hold the Fort, Leon van Rensburg. 2, Ghost Train, Kevin Minahan. 3 is Black King, Darren Howes. 4, Blue Soul, Martin Leadham. 5, Panhellenic, S. Gray. 6, We Need to Speak, Obi-Wan. 7, Durex Me Up, Jay Follis. And number 8 is Actress Jamie Hopkins. So they're in the gates and they're away. There's a really good even break there. He really wants to take it on. We Need to Speak a little bit wide because they do start on the bend here. But it's Actress that leads from Hold the Fort and Black King and the orange on the outside. And then we've got a length and a half back to Ghost Train, Blue Soul, Panhellenic and Durex Me Up. And then a further length back to We Need to Speak. And the trainer will be speaking to that horse if he doesn't get in a better position. So inside the 3 now, it's Actress from Black King and Hold the Fort. 2 lengths back to Durex Me Up on the inside. Then we've got Blue Soul, Panhellenic in the white, Ghost Train in the orange. We Need to Speak on the outside in the yellow. So inside the 2 now, it's Actress. Black King trying to take on as we lead into the straight. It's Black King that leads. Black King from Actress. Hold the Fort. Durex Me Up. Durex Me Up. Hold the Fort. We're inside the furlong. It's Hold the Fort. Durex Me Up is between these 2. Anything else going to catch? Durex Me Up goes on from Ghost Train. Here comes Panhellenic, but it's Durex Me Up. It's Ghost Train. It's Panhellenic. It's Durex Me Up from Ghost Train. I think Panhellenic was 3rd. Just watch the replay there. Good little finish. Nicely handicapped, the 3. And it is, it's Durex Me Up that holds on there from Ghost Train in 2nd. Panhellenic, the favourite, came 3rd. Obviously didn't motor like he should have done. Be in his mind. He should have called up. And he won the first race. Anyway, it's Durex Me Up that wins it for Jay Follis. 2nd was Ghost Train, Kevin Minahan. 3rd, Panhellenic, S. Gray. 4th, Blue Soul for Martin Leadham. And 5 was Hold the Fort, Leon van Rensburg.
On with the championship finals now then. We start off with the juveniles over a mile, and not a particularly big field, but let's take a look at them. It's a 0 to 100 handicap, and the top one is Sea Swamp, Darren Thompson. Team leader Obi-Wan, Cure the Explosion, Molliet Surfer, Loud King, Darren Howes. 2nd Sight, Martin Leadham. Change of Position, Joshua Sutherland, Plim Argyle, Blake Acid, and King's Pion, Jay Follis. So it's a bit bleak and murky, and there's a bit of rain coming down I think as well. And they're all in, and away they go then. And Loud King was one of the first to show, but now King's Pion is going to take it up. So King's Pion then, the early leader, pulling for his head. Jockey's trying to restrain him. Sea Swamp comes up on the outside as well. And then Loud King is still there as well, of course, and change of position on the inside. Then 2nd Sight, the grey. Cure the Explosion is after that one. Team leaders, the one in the yellow, and Plim Argyle is in the green. So it's King's Pion in the lead. Then all these horses qualified, of course, through the qualifiers earlier in the season, and King's Pion is the leader from Loud King in 2nd. 2nd Sight, the grey, has moved into 3rd, and then change of position is 4. Sea Swamp is after that. Then team leader, and trying to come up the inside, Cure the Explosion. Plim Argyle is going to try and go the widest way around, but it's King's Pion who's got the lead and got the rail from Loud King in 2nd. Then change of position and Sea Swamp. Cure the Explosion's looking for room. Then team leader, 2nd Sight's hit a flat spot. Plim Argyle coming round the widest, the outside of the lot, and it's King's Pion in front. King's Pion is the leader then from Sea Swamp in 2nd. They're racing downhill now then. Loud King, change of position. Team leader, Cure the Explosion. Plim Argyle and 2nd Sight. King's Pion now being challenged by Sea Swamp, and Sea Swamp takes it up. Sea Swamp hits the front, then goes 3/4 of a length clear from King's Pion. Then comes Loud King, team leader, now throwing down a big challenge on the outside. Change of position still there. 2nd Sight's running on. Plim Argyle and Cure the Explosion look out of it, but it's Sea Swamp into the final furlong and a half, and it's Sea Swamp in the lead, being chased now by Loud King and team leader, but it's still Sea Swamp. Sea Swamp's in front. Loud King throwing down one big challenge on the outside. Change of position trying to go the inside, but it's Sea Swamp looks to be holding these, and up towards the line it's going to be Sea Swamp. It's going to take it. Sea Swamp wins it from Loud King 2nd. 2nd Sight finishing like a train in 3rd. Probably needs a bit further, and that was a good win by the leader. I think he got a bit more in hand than that half a length victory. It's probably Darren Thompson, I think. We'll take a look when the card comes up. It is indeed. Darren Thompson takes it with Sea Swamp. Loud King was second. Second Sight was third. Change of Position was fourth. And Team Leader was fifth. So the Coral Bookmakers Championship Sprint final next then. And pretty small field for this one. And 5.5 furlongs is the distance, and the top one is North Ferriby, Blake Acid. Sparkling North, Carl Aragante, that's the same chap with two different names. You can have as many runs as you like in this if they've qualified. Flemmy Blue is number 3 for Martin Leadham. King You're Going to Be Lucky, Darren Howells. Sister Larks, Doug Warren. Madly, James Follis. Morpeth Best, a second, Darren Howells. And Primdew, Alex Cherry. So there'll be some colour clashes here, and away they go. We'll try and sort them out for you. The one on the inside is King You're Going to Be Lucky. That's the first of the Darren Howells horses. He's got King You're Going to Be Lucky, which is the lighter coloured horse, and Morpeth Best is a darker coloured horse at the back. The Sparkling North and North Ferriby are pretty similar looking horses, so it's going to be hard to tell them apart. The Sparkling North is the one that's disputing the lead at the moment, with King You're Going to Be Lucky and Primdew. Madley's on the outside, and then Sister Larks, a little bit of a gap back to Flemmy Blue and Morpeth Best, who are just finding the pace a bit hot at this early stage. Saying that, they're already halfway, and it's Sparkling North then from Primdew and North Ferriby, Sister Larks and King You're Going to Be Lucky. Madley, Flemmy Blue, Morpeth Best, they're all in a heap. Anything could win this, and Primdew on the inside is just in front of Sparkling North and North Ferriby. King You're Going to Be Lucky. Flemmy Blue now coming around the outside with a big challenge, but it's still Sparkling North from Flemmy Blue into the final furlong. Sparkling North in front. Flemmy Blue throws down a challenge on the outside. This is a head bobber. It's Sparkling North on the inside. Flemmy Blue on the outside. Sparkling North's getting up, and Flemmy Blue's fighting back at the post. I think Sparkling North has just held on. Flemmy Blue needs 6 furlongs really, and you can see after the post Flemmy Blue does go on, but Sparkling North has taken it for Carl Aragante, Blake Acid, Taunton, Daniel, and beaten my horse Flemmy Blue into second, with Darren Howells, Morpeth Best in third. So Carl Aragante, Daniel takes it then, with Sparkling North, Flemmy Blue second, Morpeth Best third, North Ferriby fourth, and King You're Going to Be Lucky was fifth. So the William Hill Mile Championship final is next then. It's a Class 2 handicap, 0 to 100 this time, and there's 10 of them going to post. And they'll be loaded into the stalls. Let's take a look at them then. Top one is Liam Brady, Carl Aragante, Ivanhoe Penang, Tom Perrin, Ellis Island, Obi-Wan, China Doll, Kevin Minahan, Enzo Schifo, for Liga, King Morpeth, Darren Howells, The Risky, Colin Clark, Coming Home, Martin Leadham, Miss MVV, Doug Warren, and Twice Over, Alex Cherry. So all in then. Rain stopped, and away they go, and it's Twice Over, looks like being the first to show. Coming Home's got the rail over on the inside, but now Liam Brady, who likes to show in the lead, is coming through to take a share of the lead with Enzo Schifo in pretty much the same ownership, I think. Then Miss MVV on the inside. They're the leading 3 then from Ivanhoe Penang in 4th. Then comes Twice Over, and Coming Home, the one who got out quickly, is now dropped back into about 5th place. The 4 at the back are King Morpeth, Ellis Island, The Risky, and China Doll. But they're already through the first 3 furlongs then. And Liam Brady and Enzo Schifo on the outside of Miss MVV. Then a gap of about 2 lengths to Ivanhoe Penang, with Coming Home and Twice Over just behind that one. Then another gap of a length or so to the back 4, which Ellis Island just the back marker of those 4. But up the top it's Liam Brady who's just in front. Liam Brady from Miss MVV and Enzo Schifo. So we've got 2 footballers up the top, haven't we then? And it's Liam Brady who's just in front of them. Coming Home now sweeps around the outside into 4th as they come past the 3 furlong pole, and Liam Brady is in front from Coming Home and Miss MVV. Enzo Schifo dropped away. Ivanhoe Penang is moving like a knife through butter into second, also trying to run on his Twice Over and on the wide outside Ellis Island, but it's still Liam Brady from Coming Home, Miss MVV and Enzo Schifo coming back for another go. They're all in a heap. This is a good race again, but it's still Liam Brady, Coming Home, Miss MVV, Ursley 3 in a line now, and there's a race into the final furlong. Coming Home on the outside just in front. Miss MVV fights back, and Miss MVV now takes it up. Miss MVV in the shadow of the post, finishing fast as Enzo Schifo. Coming Home one last long towards the line. It's Enzo Schifo, Coming Home and Miss MVV, and Coming Home's just probably got it, I think. Coming Home might have just beaten Miss MVV in a commentator's photograph. And that's pretty tight. Miss MVV battled back, definitely was in the lead before the post, and Coming Home might have just got up. That looks like it, according to that, but we've seen dead heats before, haven't we? Yep, Coming Home takes it for Martin Leadham. Miss MVV is second, Enzo Schifo third, The Risky 4th, and Ellis Island was 5th. The Betfred Middle Distance Championship final next then. 10 runners again this time. And I think it's 1 mile and 3 furlongs. 0 to 100, and the top one is the Queen of Green, OB1. Fun of the Fair, Kevin Minahan. Grady's Eye, Graham Clutterbuck. Russian Foxbat, Martin Leader. Mantaran, Darren Howells. Calypso Surfer, Molliette Surfer. Flintshear, Jamie Hopkins. Maggie Vent, Carl Aragante. Altbow, Jay Follis, and Double Edged Stu Gray. All in then. And away they go with the Grey Grady's Eye just a little bit slow out, and on the inside, Double Edged and Russian Foxbat, the two in the purple, and we'll try and figure out which one's which shortly, but Queen of Green is the one that's going to go on then. So the Queen of Green is the leader, from Flintshear in second. Maggie Vent is next, then comes Russian Foxbat. So Russian Foxbat is the first of the horses in the purple. The one on the inside towards the back is Double Edged. The back marker really on his Altbow. But Queen of Green is in the lead then, from Grady's Eye has moved through into second. Maggie Vent is third. Then Russian Foxbat 4 and Flintshear 5. Mantaran is 6. And then Double Edged, Fun of the Fair's widest on the track. Then Calypso Surfer. And Altbow is just the back marker. So the Queen of Green then clear by about 2 or 3 lengths to the Grady's Eye in second. Then comes Maggie Vent in third, and Mantaran is after that one. Then comes Russian Foxbat, Flintshear is next, and then Double Edged with Fun of the Fair, and then Altbow. And Queen of Green has got a pretty clear lead at the moment as they come past the 6th pole, but just easing back a bit now. Jockey giving that one a bit of a breather, letting the rest catch up a little bit. Grady's Eye is in second. Maggie Vent and Calypso Surfer, then Mantaran. Double Edges after that one, and on the wide outside, Flintshear. Russian Foxbat's dropped right out of it. Fun of the Fair going past that one there to relegate Russian Foxbat to last, but it's the Queen of Green who's still in the lead, from Maggie Vent and Grady's Eye. Then comes Double Edged and Calypso Surfer, Mantaran and Flintshear. Altbow's getting closer. Fun of the Fair still widest of all. Russian Foxbat's not quite out of it yet, but it's the Queen of Green in front. The Queen of Green still in the lead by a couple of lengths, and kicks on again as they race downhill past the 3 furlong pole. The Queen of Green extending the lead again, from Maggie Vent in second. Double Edge trying to get up the inside. Calypso Surfer on the outside. The Grey Grady's Eye still there. Flintshear is now making a forward move, and it's the Queen of Green still in front. They've got to get to this leader. The Queen of Green's in front. Calypso Surfer, Double Edge, Maggie Vent, Grady's Eye, Flintshear past the furlong and a half mark, and they're going towards the furlong pole now, and it's the Queen of Green in the lead. Grady's Eye in the grey is trying to challenge, but it's still the Queen of Green who's going to try and lead all the way. The Queen of Green's in front. Grady's Eye is now putting down a big challenge up towards the line, and Grady's Eye gets up on the outside. Calypso Surfer's running on into second, and Grady's Eye takes it from Calypso Surfer. The Queen of Green was back in third. Flintshear was probably fourth, and Grady's Eye takes it for Graham Clutterbuck. Calypso Surfer was second. The Queen of Green third. Flintshear was fourth, and Maggie Vent was fifth. So the last one on the level this week then, the penultimate week of the season, is the marathon final, all winners finals day, and it's the 2 mile handicap, 0 to 100. Top one, Mighty Atom, Graham Clutterbuck. Traded, James Shea. Custom Made, Mayorzad Mystery. Dusk Till Dawn, Graham Clutterbuck. Northern Bird, Stu Gray. Shelwick, James Follis. Due Give, Doug Warren, and Mona the Groner, Martin Leadham. So 8 of them then, and away they go. Just over 2 miles to go then. And Shelwick in the blue was one of the first to show, but now Northern Bird, the grey, has come through to take it up. So Northern Bird then in front. Traded pulling for its head in second. On the rail is Mighty Atom. The one widest of all is Mona the Groner, and Due Give is just the back marker. So Northern Bird will settle down in the lead then, and Mighty Atom, and Traded, and Shelwick, Custom Made, and Dusk Till Dawn. Due Give just at the back. They're pretty tightly packed, with Northern Bird the exception, being about 2 lengths clear. So last week of the season next week then, and it's an international week. We're all over the place next week. I think Australia, South Africa, I think there's a New Zealand race as well, I think, and Northern Bird is the leader. We're on Mighty Atom in second. Traded is next, then Shelwick, Due Give, Custom Made, Dusk Till Dawn, and Mona the Groner is after that one. And then there's a big gap, of course, after next week until the next season, which is going to start in the winter time, UK winter time anyway. So you've got plenty of time to get your horses set for next season if you've not played before, or if you have played before, you've got time to move up to the next level. And Northern Bird will take them past the winning post in the lead. Traded and Mighty Atom with a share of second. Custom Made is after that one, then Do Give, Mona the Groner, Shelwick and Dust Till Dawn is now the back marker. Northern Bird takes them along then. Very decent pace for a 2-mile race, with Traded and Mighty Atom sharing second, then Custom Made, Mona the Groner and Do Give together. Just tucked in between them, Shelwick and Dusk Till Dawn trails the tails with just less than a mile still to go. Northern Bird, the grey, clear by 2 or 3 to Mighty Atom in second, and Traded, Custom Made, Mona the Groner on the outside, and now Shelwick and Do Give are together, and Dust Till Dawn is out of shot at this stage. So Northern Bird then is setting a pretty stiff pace past the 6th furlong pole. If Northern Bird can keep this up, it'll be pretty impressive, but Custom Made has now moved through in a second and is in hot pursuit with Mighty Atom in third. Then comes Traded, Mona the Groner's after that one, Shelwick and Do Give, with Dust Till Dawn just poking its head into the screen every now and again. But Northern Bird is still in front and has got them working in behind. Custom Made and Mighty Atom, Traded is next, then Mona the Groner, Shelwick and Do Give, Dust Till Dawn still out the back, Northern Bird in the lead. Has the jockey saved anything for later? He's in front, he now pushes along. Mighty Atom is in second, Custom Made, it's a flat spot in third, then Do Give, Mona the Groner and Shelwick and Traded all in the heat. Dust Till Dawn's just poking his head into the shot again, but it's Northern Bird in front with just 2.5 furlongs to go. Northern Bird's in the lead by a length from Mighty Atom in second. Then there's a gap of 3 to the remainder. Do Give's moved into third place, but it's still Northern Bird in front. Northern Bird trying to make this an all-the-way win. Northern Bird by a length and a half, going past the furlong pole. It's still Northern Bird. Mighty Atom is second, then Traded. Northern Bird beginning to tire as Traded tries to run on, but it's Northern Bird into the final half furlong. Can Northern Bird hold on? Northern Bird all the way, went all the way from the start to the finish. Northern Bird takes it. What a good victory. Traded got up to be second, Mighty Atom was third, and Northern Bird, what a good performance for Stu Gray. Northern Bird takes it. Traded was second, Mighty Atom was third, Do Give was fourth, and Custom Made was fifth. So time for the first of 3 prestigious long distance chases today. Then it's the Irish Grand National next up. Big field for this one. Let's take a look at them. 3 miles 5 furlongs, of course. Grade 3 handicap. Top 1 Bright New Dawn, Graham Clutterbuck. Forgive and Forget, John's Jumpers, Blackened, Jared Tutt, Tiresome Lash, Joshua Sutherland, Sithers DeBarwi, Darren Thompson, Forest Classic, Colin Clark, Lake Surfer, David Robertson, Ghost Ruler, Leon Van Rensburg, Karate, Alex Cherry, Big Red, Daniel French, Half a Crown, Derek Hinton, Shouter, James Shea, DuPont, Paul Rhodes, Grain Dunowen, Darren Howells, Doctors Loyal, Stu Gray, Get Back, Martin Leadham, and Virgin Delamore, Molliettes, Surfer. 17 of them men, and away they go over that little pathway. And the rain has stopped. The sun looks like it might have come out. They've got 22 fences to take in the Irish National. It's quite short for a national, isn't it? 3 miles and 5, and the next they get, and then over the first OK, and then all safely over that one. So Half a Crown is going to be the leader, then takes them along at a pretty sedate sort of pace, with Bright New Dawn on the inside in second, and Tiresome Lass is also making a forward move. So too's Forgive and Forget, and the back marker early on is outer, but it's Half a Crown who looks like going to have a pretty easy lead. There's normally quite a few front runners in these long distance races, but with there being so many of them this week, at the Latouche Cup, which I think was yesterday, and then today we've got the Irish National, the Scottish National and the Whitbread, and it looks like the front runners may be in those other 3 races. So over the third they go, and Half a Crown, uncontested lead from Blackened and Tiresome Lass, and Forgive and Forget and Bright New Dawn. Doctors Loyal, Lake Surfers on the outside, with Forest Classic just tucks in behind him. Back down onto the rail is Big Red as they take number 4. They're all safely over that one then, with Grain Dunowen just the back marker. So Half a Crown then. Derek Hinton in the lead. Comes to the next, fence number 5. And we'll take that OK. Slow jump in the back by Shouter. And Half a Crown shows the way to Tiresome Lass and Blackened and Lake Surfer up the centre of the track. Forgive and Forget is in the in between that one and the one on the rail, and that's Bright New Dawn. Virgin Delamore after that one with Ghost Ruler and Doctor's Loyal and Karate. Another one that's a bit wide on the track, Big Red and Cyber's Debawi are next with Get Back. And then a line of 3 at the back, DuPont, Shouter and Grain Dunowin. So down to the 7th they go then. All safely over that one as well, jumping's pretty good so far, with half a crown, a good 5 lengths clear. Of Tiresome Lass in 2nd, Blackened in 3rd and Forgive and Forget in 4th. Then Ghost Ruler who's getting a little bit closer. And Bright New Dawn stuck to the rail all the way around so far. And to the back of the field you can just see Karate and Grain Dunowin sharing back spot at the moment as they take fence number 8. And they're all over that one okay as well, with half a crown comfortable in the lead. Blackened in 2nd and Tiresome Lass 3rd. Ghost Ruler's now moved up into 4th. Bright New Dawn still going the shortest way around on the inside as they take number 9, and there was a mistake at the back there by Doctor's Loyal, was right down on his back legs almost, and was dropped right back to the back of the pack. But half a crown is in the lead. Ghost Ruler has now moved up on the outside to take a share of 2nd with Blackened, and Tiresome Lass and Big Red in the similar colours racing together as they take number 10, and this time it was Grain Dunowin that was untidy at the back, just dropped back a few lengths. Half a crown just going back to the pack a little bit now as they come down to the next. It's just a little under 2 miles to go. This is fence number 11, so that's half the jumping done and basically half the racing done as well. And they're back in front of the stand and they've got one complete circuit to go. It's a big track this, and half a crown is the leader. Big Red has moved through into 2nd, then Ghost Ruler is 3 and Forgive and Forget 4, Blackened is 5, Shouter is 6, then Get Back 7 and Tiresome Lass 8. Then comes Forest Classic and Karate, so 1 or 2 of them moving into more challenging positions then as they make their way out onto this final circuit. Half a crown is 3 lengths clear of Big Red in 2nd, Blackened on the rail is 3rd. Then comes Shouter and Ghost Ruler. They spread right across the track now. 1 or 2 untidy jumps by a couple of them on the far side. Get Back wasn't foot perfect, but there's probably only 10 lengths first to last at this stage, with just over 1.5 miles to go, and half a crown is in the lead, but they're closer to half a crown now than they have been at any other point in the race. I think the lead's probably down to 2 lengths, with Forgive and Forget wide on the track in 2nd place, giving up a lot of ground though when it comes to the turns if he stays out there, and they're going to have to make some sort of manoeuvre shortly as they come to this next plain one. And there's a faller there. Get Back's gone, so Get Back was a faller. Doctor's Loyal made another mistake, and so there's just the 1 out of it so far, and half a crown is the leader and going the shortest way as well. As Forgive and Forget on the far side is giving up lots of ground as they come down to fence number 15, and they're all over that one okay. The pace has not been hot, so this could develop into a bit of a sprint towards the end, and half a crown comes to the 16th in the lead. Takes it well. There's a horse pulling up at the back of the field, that's Cyber's Debawi, but half a crown is in front. Forgive and Forget 2nd, Tiresome Lass, Forest Classic, Bright New Dawn, and Blackened DuPont is getting the first mention. That one's getting a bit closer. Grain Dunowin's also moving through the field nicely as they take the 17th. With just over 7 furlongs to race, half a crown yet to be headed. With DuPont now come through into 2nd. Forgive and Forget's now come back to a more sensible sort of position close to the rail. But they're down to the 18th, and over that one they go. And 1 or 2 sketchy jumps again, and DuPont was almost down on his nose, but half a crown still in front. Half a crown is still in the lead then from Forest Classic. Tiresome Lass, Bright New Dawn's had a great run through the inside now. Sweeping up around the outside is Virgin Delamore. They've got 4 more fences to take, and half a crown is trying to make every post a winning one. Bright New Dawn has been going well around the inside. Karate's been pulled up at the back. Tiresome Lass is in 3rd. This is the 4th last. Over that one they go. And it's Half a Crown who's still in the lead. Half a Crown 2 or 3 lengths clear of Forest Classic in second. Big Red, Forgive and Forget under strong driver. Then Virgin Delamore, Tiresome Lass, Bright New Dawn. Up the centre of the track, Blackened and Ghost Ruler. That's the third last they get over there. Half a Crown wasn't all that quick over it. Now they come to challenge him, and for the first time another horse puts his head in front as Forgive and Forget, and Big Red now dispute the lead with Forest Classic. Half a Crown gives way. Ghost Ruler comes around the outside. Blackened is still there as well. It's probably between the first 5 now as they race down towards the second last fence. And Forgive and Forget just got his head in front of Ghost Ruler. Big Red is also there. So too is Forest Classic. Over that one they go then. And now it's Ghost Ruler who's just in the lead. But cruising on the outside still is Blackened. Ghost Ruler's in front. 1 fence to jump. Ghost Ruler in the lead. Forest Classic. Then Forgive and Forget. Big Red and Blackened. It's between these at the final fence. Ghost Ruler lands in the lead. Blackened up the centre of the track. He's running on well. Trying to get back into it now is Forgive and Forget. Forgive and Forget and Ghost Ruler and Blackened racing up towards the line now. There's only less than half a furlong to go. It's Ghost Ruler and Forgive and Forget and Blackened. It's 3 in the line almost, but Forgive and Forget's just getting ahead. Blackened is trying to fight back, but Forgive and Forget's just taking it. Blackened is second. Forest Classic and Big Red will fill the minor placings, and that was a tight finish in the end. And Forgive and Forget just got his nose in front on the line, I think. According to that, he did it look mighty close on that replay though. Take a look at the card. And a short head win for John's Jumpers. Forgive and Forget takes it. Blackened second. Ghost Ruler third. Forest Classic was fourth. Big Red was fifth. And Half a Crown stuck on to be sixth. So it's time for the Scottish Grand National next then. 4 miles this time. Grade 3 handicap. Let's take a look at them. Lebrano, Stu Gray, Feudal Ghost, Leon van Rensburg, Xena, Paul Rhodes, Young Kenny, Ghost Zapper, New Barris, Darren Thompson, National Sensation, Joshua Sutherland, Clandestine Zero, Molliet Surfer, Soldier Blue, David Robertson, Case Closed, James Shea, Freebird, Kevin Minahan, Not Quite Sleeping Here, Jared Tutt, The Rustling Rhino, Derek Hinton, Frozen Popsicle, Graham Clutterbuck, Elfberg, James Follis, King of Dubai, Darren Howes, Ankara, Carl Arroganti, Carmen Obi-Wan, and Miss Hunter, Martin Leadham. So just 18 of them then. 1 or 2 of these in the National last week, of course. Case Closed, the winner from last season. A very short run to the first, and they're all safely over that one. And Clandestine Zero, Soldier Blue, and Carmen are disputing the lead early on, but it's a very pedestrian pace as they come down to number 2. And they're all safely over that one with Carmen, and now the Rustling Rhino coming up to challenge that one on the outside. So the Rustling Rhino, who likes to lead, doesn't he? Comes to fence number 3. Gets over in front with Carmen in second. Clandestine Zero is third, then Not Quite Sleeping Here, Soldier Blue, Xena's after that one. I think that one was placed in a National last week. Case Closed, of course, was as well. And Feudal Ghost is also up there looking towards the back of the field. National Sensation, who was a surprising faller last week, and Miss Hunter, who was a surprising getting round, is the back marker. So it's Rustling Rhino coming to fence number 4 with the lead. And they're all over that one okay. Rustling Rhino from Carmen. Those two, the only 2 out of the pack, so to speak, with the rest of them pretty tightly grouped as they make their way past the ambulance and onto this next fence. And see them all over that one and all over that one okay. With the Rustling Rhino. 3 lengths to the good from Carmen, who's 2 lengths in front of everybody else as they take the next. That'll be the second. Oh, there's one gone there. That's Xena. Xena's a faller, so Xena got round the entry fences last week, but couldn't get around the air ones today. So Xena's the first one to depart the race then as they pass the furlong pole and take what will be the last in 2 circuits time. The rest of them are over okay, although Miss Hunter gave it an almighty wallop at the back. And racing past the big screen then, and the winning post any second now. They've got 2 more complete circuits to go, and Rustling Rhino's in the lead. Carmen is second, Not Quite Sleeping Here is third, then Soldier Blue 4, Clandestine Zero is 5, then Ankara 6, and Young Kenny 7, Case Closed is 8, and Elfberg is 9, then National Sensation and King of Dubai, Lebrano, Freebird, Frozen Popsicle, Feudal Ghost, New Barris, and the one that's detached by about 5 lengths is Miss Hunter. So the Rustling Rhino downhill towards the next, with Carmond only about 2 lengths behind now. And then the gap is probably 5 lengths to Clandestine Zero, and a similar sort of gap from New Barrister Miss Hunter at the back as well, probably a little bit further to be honest. So uphill they go now, and the Rustling Rhino is in the lead. On Carmond in second. I see them all over that one. Miss Hunter comes and takes it, jumps it nicely at the back. So the Rustling Rhino's in front, Carmond is second. The rest of them are pretty much in the same sort of order as they have been for most of the way so far. They're just hunting around this first circuit or so, and Carmond had made a mistake at that one. And the Rustling Rhino's the leader still. And a comfortable leader at that, from Carmond in second. Clandestine Zero and Not Quite Sleeping in a share in third, then Ankara and Elfberg as they come to the next. And they're all over that one okay, including Miss Hunter at the back. So Rustling Rhino into fence number 11. Oh, and there's a fall of theirs. That Not Quite Sleeping here has gone. A crashing fall. Miss Hunter did well to avoid the stricken horse, but let's hope it's okay. The Rustling Rhino is the leader. Carmond is second as they take number 12. All over that one okay as well. You can see just how far behind Miss Hunter is now. Surely she won't be carrying on for too much longer. But it's the Rustling Rhino in front, from Carmond in second. Elfberg is now a clear third. Soldier Blue the Grey has moved into fourth. Then National Sensation, who's quite close up for such an early part of the race. Ankara is after that one, and Clandestine Zero, King of Dubai, Lebrano and Freebird are having a quiet little run round in the middle of the pack. Not made any moves yet as they take the next. Slow jump by Feudal Ghost, and Miss Hunter is virtually walking at the back now. So the Rustling Rhino is in the lead still, from Carmond in second, Elfberg in third. And the Grey Soldier Blue, National Sensations, they take that one. I see Miss Hunter is going to call it a day before jumping that one. So Miss Hunter is the latest horse to depart the race. And the Rustling Rhino comes down to this next one and takes it in front from Carmond. And the rest of them trying over it okay. With the Rustling Rhino, looks like he's going to pass the winning post for the second circuit in the lead as well. And Derek Hinton will be hoping it's third time lucky. And it comes round for the third time. All over that one, which will be the second last on the next circuit. There's the stands in the background. In fact, they're a fence further in front than I thought they were. That fence is going to be the last on next circuit. So there's the winning post then. One more time to go. Left hand down, chaps, and off we go. The Rustling Rhino from Carmond and Elfberg. Then Soldier Blue, National Sensation, King of Dubai. Looks like we're going to get a jockey cam on Lebrano for a second or two. You see him just trying to decide which direction to go in. Brave man's route up the inside, or switch to the outside. Looks like can't quite make his mind up at the moment. Great shots, and now you can see what it looks like being on the leader. It looks a lot better on the leader, doesn't it? You're not anywhere near as concerned about bumping into anything, but the lead is now down to about half a length though, and they take that one on the downhill. Feudal Ghost has dropped right out of it and is the back marker, but the Rustling Rhino's in front, from Elfberg who's moved through into second, then Carmond and Soldier Blue and King of Dubai, and then National Sensation and Young Kenny and Clandestine Zero as they take the next one. Slow jump there by King of Dubai. I've seen that one drop down the pack a little bit. New Barris is now the back marker. But suddenly there's less than a mile to race, and the Rustling Rhino being scrubbed along a little bit. Elfberg is close up in second. Soldier Blue looks to be going well in third as we get a great low down shot of them taking that one. You can see New Barris was a bit untidy at the back, but it's Rustling Rhino and Elfberg from Soldier Blue. Case Closed is now creeping into it in fourth place as they take that one. They're all safely over that one as well, with the Rustling Rhino on the inside of Elfberg. Then Soldier Blue, Case Closed, National Sensation, Carmond, Young Kenny, Clandestine Zero, They're the leading group. King of Dubai's off that. Feudal Ghost is making some ground around the outside as Elfberg lands over that one in the lead. Elfberg landed in the lead there. Rustling Rhino's fighting back on the inside. There's just 4 to jump, and it's Elfberg and the Rustling Rhino from National Sensation. Feudal Ghost, Soldier Blue, then comes Case Closed as they begin to swing left-handed now. Then they've got 3 more fences to take and just over 4 furlongs to race, and Elfberg is just in front. Feudal Ghost has come from last to challenge him for the lead in a matter of strides almost, and Feudal Ghost is now going to take it up, it would seem, at this third lane. Over it he goes, and it's Feudal Ghost and Elfberg. Rustling Rhino, New Barris has been pulled up at the back. 3 furlongs to race, and Feudal Ghost is in the lead. They've still got 3 to jump. I got the sums wrong. It's Feudal Ghost in front from Elfberg in second. King of Dubai's run on. That's the third last. It's Feudal Ghost in front. Elfberg second. These 2 are well clear of the remainder as they come down towards the second last. It looks like it's between these 2, Feudal Ghost and Elfberg. Feudal Ghost lands in the lead. Elfberg lands in second. Trying to run on from the back is Case Closed, but it's Feudal Ghost and Elfberg. Feudal Ghost in front. Elfberg trying to close. Furlong and a half to go. It's Feudal Ghost in front. Feudal Ghost by a length and a half. Elfberg trying to battle back. This is the final fence. Over it they go. Feudal Ghost lands in the lead. Here comes Elfberg trying to do one more last challenge. Soldier Blue and Case Closed trying to run on, but this is going to be another winner for Leon van Rensburg. He's sweeping up the big prizes, isn't he? Up towards the line. Feudal Ghost is going to win the Scottish Grand National. Elfberg is second. Case Closed third. Soldier Blue, National Sensation, King of Dubai, Clandestine 0. And the Feudal trail back to Frozen Popsicle. And Feudal Ghost for Leon van Rensburg takes it. Elfberg second. Case Closed was third. Soldier Blue was fourth. And National Sensation was fifth. So off to Sandown now then for the celebration chase. 2 miles this time, grade 2. And our top one is No Harm Done, Ghost Zapper. Days May Come, Martin Leadham, Driftwood Act, David Robertson, Formal Invitation, Graham Clutterbuck, Light Berseybuga, Darren Thompson, Moynihan, Paul Rhodes, Power Slide, Adam Old, Chess, Joshua Sutherland, Go-Go Buddy, Stu Gray and Luna Hualpa, Molliette Surfer. This will be Fast and Furious. It's a fast old track, this one, and away they go. And No Harm Done on the outside, looks like going to be the first one to show. Remember, you've got the unique challenge in this race and on this course of the railway fences down the back straight, where the 3 of them come up one after the other. They're in the home straight at the moment though, and that is the fence that'll be the second last next time round. And No Harm Done didn't jump it all that well at all, and he takes the one that'll be the final fence next time, and that's No Harm Done in the lead then, from Moynihan in second. As we get a look from the distant part of the stand, so we come past the big screen, the circuit to go, and No Harm Done is the leader. And Chess and Formal Invitation with Moynihan after that one, then Luna Hualpa, and Days May Come and Light Berseybuga, and Go-Go Buddy, Driftwood Act, and finally Power Slide. So there's a lot of flat parts of this track where they don't have any fences to jump, and then the fences come up pretty close together. But No Harm Done will be the one that leads them into fence number 3 when they finally get to take it. And Chess is in second. Formal Invitation is after that one. The railway fences, of course, are, let's try and work it out, they're 7, 8 and 9, I think. No, they're not there. 6, 7 and 8. There you go, you come to fence number 3, and they're all over that one, and I don't know what I'm talking about, do I? Because that one's come up pretty close as well. But it's No Harm Done in the lead then. That wasn't the weren't the railway fences, they were just pretty close together, those two. They come up pretty closely as well as they take the next one. And No Harm Done, Formal Invitation and Chess, and Moynihan and Driftwood Act after that one. And Days May Come and Power Slide. These will be the railway fences next, I'm pretty sure. And No Harm Done will lead into them. You get one right, you get them all right. You get one wrong and you probably don't survive. There they go, there's the second one, and there's the third one, and they all jump them all okay. So it'll be a run down towards the pond fence next then, with No Harm Done in the lead, Driftwood Act in second, then Formal Invitation, Moynihan, Chess, Power Slide, Days May Come, Light Birds of Yuga, Go-Go Buddy, and finally a Luna Hualpa. So no harm done. We're impressed by the grey driftwood act as they race towards the pond, with Moynihan now come up on the outside to take it up. Moynihan it is then now is the leader. No harm done comes under a bit of pressure. Over the pond they go. That's the third from home. And the back marker was Luna Hualpa, but Moynihan's gone for home. Might have gone a bit quickly. There's still 2 to take, and there's still 2 furlongs left to race. Moynihan's in front from Driftwood Act. No harm done. Formal Invitation. Then Chess. And then Power Slide. It's surely between these as they take the second last. And Moynihan and Driftwood Act being chased by Formal Invitation. No harm done trying to get back into it. That's the final fence. They're over. It's an uphill run now to the line. And it's Moynihan and Driftwood Act trying to battle it out. Formal Invitation. No harm done trying to run on. But Moynihan looks the strongest at the moment and up towards the line. This is going to be a win for Moynihan. Moynihan takes it. No harm done second. Driftwood Act third. Formal Invitation four. Then Chess and Power Slide. All the way back to Days May Come, who was last to finish. So Moynihan takes it for Paul Rhodes. No Harm Done is second. Driftwood Act is third. Formal Invitation fourth. And Chess was fifth. So Whitbread Gold Cup next then, restored to its proper name by Gray. Well done, Gray. And the top one is Master Welshman, Graham Clutterbuck, Beach Bonanza, Leon Van Rensburg, Glenside Jerry, Ghost Zapper, Quinn, David Robertson, Chasing Aces, Joshua Sutherland, Amazing Soul, Daniel French, Stoke Lacey, James Follis, Capri, James Shea, Moneywinkle, Darren Howes, Twist Scythers, Darren Thompson, Storm Del Mar, Molliet Surfer, Viscount Vert, Martin Leadham, Vivalos, Barbados, Paul Rhodes, Game Senior, Colin Clark, and Glasgow Total, Carl Arrogante. 15 of them then. One short of the magic number, of course, for the each way betters, but it's a short run to the first. And they pop over that one and they're all just about over it okay. With Master Welshman in the lead. And Twist Scythers on the far side in second. With Quinn and Stoke Lacey also to the fore, with Viscount Vert on the inside. And they are very tightly packed as they make their way towards the second. And all over that one okay. Slow jump by Moneywinkle at the back, but Master Welshman is in the lead from Twist Scythers as they come down to the next. That's fence number 3, and they're all over that one okay. That'll be the last in a couple of circuits time, but they've got to go around another twice yet, and Master Welshman will lead them past the winning post for the first time, with Glenside Jerry in second, then Capri, Vivalos, Barbados is after that one, and Stoke Lacey's close up as well, so is Twist Scythers. The one closest to us is Beach Bonanza. You can see, with the exception of the leader, Master Welshman, probably only about 5 lengths covers the entire field, and that's sort of 14 of them, isn't it, with just the Master Welshman out in the front. So Master Welshman then from Stoke Lacey in second, and Glenside Jerry in third. Then comes Storm Del Mar and Game Senior, Viscount Vert on the inside, with Quinn and Twist Scythers. Capri's after that one, and Master Welshman it is, who shows the way. It's a long run to the next fence. The fences at Sandown come up in clumps, long runs in between them, and then ones that come up pretty close together. They get to 2 pretty close together on this back straight. Then of course the railway fences as well, where 3 fences in the space of there's normally only 1, a normal course, then a fairly long one to the pond, and 2 in the straight. But it's Master Welshman in the lead from Glenside Jerry in second, and Storm Del Mar and Quinn, Stoke Lacey and Viscount Vert as they take the next. All over that one okay, with Glasgow Total and Chasing Aces towards the back. That's the second, comes up pretty close there. So that's what some people refer to as the double, and then there's a treble later on, but, there's one more to take in between that one. That's this one, and over they go, with Master Welshman in the lead, and Storm Del Mar has now moved through into second, with Glenside Jerry in third, Stoke Lacey and Quinn Twist Scythers after that one, making their way down towards the railway fences then. And Master Welshman led over the first. I'll lead over all 3 now, and you can see how close they are. If you get one wrong, you tend to get all 3 wrong, and don't very often get over the one under a mistake. And a 4 there, Storm Del Mar. So Storm Del Mar is the one that has gone at the third of the railway fences, and they'll make their way now towards the pond fence, which is to be the third last on the next circuit. And it's Master Welshman that's in the lead from Glenside Jerry and Quinn, then Stoke Lacey and Amazing Soul and Viscount Vert and Twist Scythers, then Game Senior and Glasgow Total. And Money Winkles after that one, with Beach Bonanza and Viva Los Barbados, and Capri and Chasing Ace is just the back marker. So up to the pond then, and over they go. A mistake there by Beach Bonanza, seeing that one shuffled back towards the back of the pack. And they now make their way towards the home straight, where they will take two. And this is the first of them, a plain one. Next one's a ditch, and Master Welshman's in the lead. Runs over it nicely, with Glenside Jerry in second, and then Stoke Lacey third. Quinn is 4, Amazing Soul is 5, Twist Scythers is next, then Viscount Vert and Game Senior, Capri and Beach Bonanza, then Money Winkle and Viva Los Barbados, and Glasgow Total, and then finally Chasing Aces. So past the winning post then, one more complete circuit to go, and Master Welshman is going to try and make it a hat-trick of winning post passes in the lead to take the race. So Master Welshman is then, Stoke Lacey is second, Quinn is third, Glenside Jerry is fourth, and then Amazing Soul, Twist Scythers and Viscount Vert, Capri is after that one, and then Beach Bonanza and Game Senior, Money Winkle, and Viva Los Barbados, big queue at Sheraton Records of Viva Los Barbados. Chasing Aces is next, and then Glasgow Total's been pulled up. So Glasgow Total has decided to call it quits with one circuit to go, and Master Welshman is leading by only half a length now to Stoke Lacey and the grey Quinn as they make their way towards the next. All in with chances, you can see Chasing Aces is the back marker by some way though now, and I'm sure that one will probably be pulling up before too long. So Master Welshman and Stoke Lacey together, with Capri and Quinn, Viscount Vert going well today. Then comes Twist Scythers and Amazing Soul. Money Winkle's just the back of that group as they take this next one. Oh, and Money Winkle's been pulled up, so it's a bit of a surprise. Money Winkle's been pulled up there when Chasing Aces is still going, who is considerably further behind. So rather strange that one. And Stoke Lacey has now taken the lead. So Stoke Lacey was in the lead there, but he's been out jumped by Master Welshman, and Master Welshman's got back in front again then. So Master Welshman from Stoke Lacey, as we see them racing away down towards the railway fences now. And Stoke Lacey and Amazing Soul, Chasing Aces has been pulled up at the back. Amazing Soul's come round the outside, and it's almost 3 in a line then now as they come to the first of them, and Master Welshman landed in the lead. And Master Welshman landed in the lead again with Amazing Soul on the outside. They take the third of the railways, and they're all over them okay this time. And it's Amazing Soul from Master Welshman. Viscount Vert's making a forward move. Then Stoke Lacey, Glenside Jerry's after that one. Twist Scythers is still there. Beach Bonanza's trying to run on, so too is Capri. They've got 3 to jump. They make their way towards the pond fence now. And Glenside Jerry has swept round the outside of Amazing Soul and Master Welshman. Stoke Lacey's still there, so is Viscount Vert, but that one comes under pressure. Quinn is next, then Twist Scythers trying to run on his Capri. Gap to Game Senior, Beach Bonanza and Viva Los Barbados. Those 3 look to be struggling just a little bit, but it's Amazing Soul in the lead down towards the third last. This is the pond fence, and over it goes the lead. Amazing Soul. Master Welshman's over in second, then comes Glenside Jerry in third. After that one, Stoke Lacey and Quinn, and then Viscount Vert. Difficult to see anything else getting into it. They've got 2 to jump. They've only got 2 furlongs to race. An uphill finish, remember. Plain fence and a ditch first. It's Amazing Soul in the lead from Master Welshman in second. Up to the second last they go. And a better jump by Master Welshman, and Master Welshman's got back in front again. Master Welshman from Amazing Soul. Glenside Jerry is third. Then there's the final fence, and over that one, it was Amazing Soul that jumped it better. Amazing Soul's got in the lead, but Master Welshman's fighting back on the inside. Glenside Jerry on the outside. It's Master Welshman and Amazing Soul racing up towards the line. Master Welshman, Amazing Soul, Glenside Jerry, Stoke Lacey. This is going to be tight. Master Welshman on the rail. Just Master Welshman just takes it. Master Welshman just held on and took that. Amazing Soul was battling back, but it's Master Welshman, almost a pillar to post victory. And you can see it looks far more conclusive on this side, but Master Welshman's taken it, and that's just reward for Graham Clutterbuck for calling the race the Whitbread Gold Cup. So Master Welshman takes it for Graham Clutterbuck. Amazing Soul second, Glenside Jerry was third, Stoke Lacey was fourth, and Quinn was fifth.
Hi and welcome to day 3. We start with race 21. It's the BC Turf Sprint Group 1, 3-year-olds and up. Number 1 is Dirty Prawn, 2 is Get a Fix, 3 Quick Exit, 4 Twisted Transistor, 5 Chocolate Mawson, 6 Cupid's Arrow, 7 is Locks On, Roland is 8, 9 Into It, 10 Speedy Tornado in red, and the favourite number 11, Mind Your Manners. As we wait for the gates to open, here they are, they're all lined up, and they're away. Just Locks On getting a little bit caught on its heels there just as the gates opened. As we go through the first half furlong, it's Cupid's Arrow against the fence. The outside of Cupid's Arrow is Speedy Tornado in red. Then we've got Get a Fix in the blue. Locks On in between horses. And on the outside we have Mind Your Manners. They're probably a length ahead of Quick Exit, who's further a length back to Twisted Transistor. And Dirty Prawn in the white just on the fence. And a couple that again certainly caught for toe here are Roland, Chocolate Mawson and Into It. So we've got 2.5 furlongs left to run. Cupid's Arrow from Speedy Tornado in red. Locks On in the light blue and the yellow cap on the outside of that. On the outside further is Mind Your Manners, the favourite. They're a length ahead of Get a Fix, who again is still a length ahead of Quick Exit, Twisted Transistor and Dirty Prawn. We're coming up to the furlong pole. It's Cupid's Arrow, Locks On, Speedy Tornado in red and Mind Your Manners. I don't think anything else is going to get into this. Half a furlong to go and Locks On pulls away by a length from Speedy Tornado in red. Mind Your Manners trying to make up the ground, but Locks On's got this. Locks On wins. Mind Your Manners second, I think. Speedy Tornado in red third. So it's Locks On for Ghost Apple that wins it. Mind Your Manners, Paul Road second. Speedy Tornado in red third. Quick Exit 4 for James Shea and Cupid's Arrow, Graham Clutterbuck 5. Okay, it's race 22. It's the Juvenile Dirt Group 1. 1 mile, half a furlong for 2-year-olds. Number 1 is Desertmoor River. 2 is Doom. 3 Getting Tighter. 4 Hornblower. 5 Lubobomir. 6 Martin Leadham, 7 Out of Reach, and number 8 is Utah Bulwark. So I hope you've had some winners so far. If you've had a few at Arcadia, then well done. And they're away. It's quite an even start, although Doom just got a caught coming out of the gates. The one coming across from out wide is Martin Leadham. And the fence here is Getting Tighter, the grey. Out of Reach is in the hoops. But it's Martin Leadham that takes them on by 2 lengths from Out of Reach. Then we've got a wall of 4 horses, Utah Bulwark, Getting Tighter, Doom on the far outside, and Desertmoor River and Lubobomir bringing up the rear. So, inside 6 furlongs, it's Martin Leadham that leads by 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 lengths out from Out of Reach in second. Hornblower is third, the grey Getting Tighter fourth. 5 is Utah Bulwark, 6 is Doom and a little bit wide still. Lubobomir and Desertmoor River bring up the rear. Now it's a fairly sedate pace, but it's Martin Leadham that leads. It's going to try from pillar to post. Second is the grey Getting Tighter. Third is Utah Bulwark in the white. On the fence we've got Out of Reach. The outside of that is Hornblower. Still on the outside is Doom in the pink Desertmoor River. And getting caught at the back there and being jostled along is Lubobomir. So we're inside 2.5 furlongs now. Martin Leadham still got the lead by 2 from Doom on the outside trying to make up the ground. Getting Tighter, the greys going backwards. Hornblower's still on the fence, but it's Martin Leadham with 1.5 furlongs left to run. Doom in second, Hornblower third, Out of Reach 4. I don't think anyone's going to catch this. We're inside the final furlong. It's Martin Leadham who's going to win this from Doom. Finishing fast is Out of Reach, but Doom's going to take this. The jockey's going to get up in his irons, salutes the crowd. Martin Leadham from Out of Reach in second, Doom third. I think Utah Bulwark was fourth. Comfortable win there for Martin Leadham and Paul Rhodes. Second was Out of Reach, David Robertson. Third was Doom, Joshua Sutherland. 4, Utah Bulwark for Carl Arroganti. And 5 was Desertmoor River, D. Hinton. Okay, on to the next. This is the BC Turf. 1.5 miles, Group 1. Number 1 is Calypso King, 2 is Colonel Mustard, 3 Glorious Event, 4 Queenfisher Broke the Gate, 5 Star Impact, 6 Pumpkin, 7 Sagan, 8 Alexander the Great, 9 the Jackal, 10 is Thundershot, Triple Threat is 11, Coral Dreams is 12, and number 13 is Wackaday Lady. So we've got a mile and a half to travel here. Triple Threat is the favourite, and they're away. A fairly even break. There's a long way to go, so I don't think it's too much if you're caught wide here from the beginning. You should be able to make up ground. This Glorious Event that leads us on in the yellow, and the inside of that is Alexander the Great. On the outside in the pink is Queenfisher Broke the Gate. And then we've got Colonel Mustard. We've got a line of horses and the rest of the pack. But at the moment it's Glorious Event that leads them by 2. From Alexander the Great against the fence. And then another length back to Thundershot, Colonel Mustard, Wackaday Lady, Queenfisher Broke the Gate, the Jackal, Star Impact, Sagan, Pumpkin a little bit wide, and Triple Threat and Coral Dreams bring up the rear. But it's still Glorious Event. Just over a mile left to travel as they go past the stands for the first time. Big crowd here, skyscrapers in the background. Well, I'm not sure where Arcadia is. I'm sure someone will tell me in the streams. But it's Glorious Event that leads by 3 to 4 lengths from a line of horses. Alexander the Great, Wackaday Lady, Colonel Mustard, Calypso King on the outside, and back on the inside Star Impact's got nowhere to go and having to take a bit of a pull. The other one that's looking for room is Sagan. Pumpkin trying to make ground too. One that's getting caught a little bit for pace is Coral Dreams. But it's still Glorious Event. 3 to 4. We've only got 5 furlongs left to run. This Glorious Event from Colonel Mustard, Wackaday Lady on the outside of Star Impact and Alexander the Great along the fence. On the far outside we've got Moylet Surfer and Calypso King, but it's Glorious Event that still takes them on inside the 4. And we've got Colonel Mustard, Calypso King, Alexander the Great trying to get into a better position. Also on the inside we've got Triple Threat. And in the top of the turn, it's still Glorious Event by 3 from Colonel Mustard, Calypso King, Alexander the Great, Star Impact. Alexander the Great's got totally short for room and boxed in there. He's got nowhere to go, but it's Glorious Event that leads him with a furlong and a half left to run. The one trying to chase is Triple Threat. Colonel Mustard in the blue against the fence. Calypso King and Alexander the Great have got some room now. On the far outside is Pumpkin, but we're inside the final furlong. It's Glorious Event by a length from Triple Threat. Triple Threat trying to grind him down. Half a furlong to go. It's Glorious Event from Triple Threat. Triple Threat takes it. Crackerjack timing by the jockey there. Triple Threat, I think, took Glorious Event on the line. I think Alexander the Great was 3rd, whereas jockey just timed it to perfection. And it's Triple Threat that takes it from Glorious Event in 2nd. Alexander the Great got up for 3rd. Let's see the connection there. And it's Triple Threat for James Shea. 2nd was Glorious Event, Obi-Wan. 3rd was Alexander the Great, Paul Rhodes. 4, Pumpkin, Joshua Sutherland. And number 5, Calypso King, Moylet Surfer. Okay, race 24 on your card. It's the sprint. It's a Group 1 for over 6 furlongs. So number 1 is Hollywood Legend. 2 is San Mambo. 3 Storms in the Port. 4 Danvers. 5 Main Event. Iraqi Copper is 6. Orange Winter is 7, Ice Cold Fusion is 8, Scooby Lass 9, and Tedborough Wish is 10. And he's a bit of a red hot favourite, I think. And also got a plum draw coming out of stall 1. And they're away. Fairly even break. I think the ones that get caught wide here really want to get themselves in a relatively good position before we come to the bend, which is not far away. We're inside 5 furlongs. And it's Scooby Lass that leads him in the yellow. Storms in the Port. Iraqi Copper's there. Tedborough Wish on the fence. On the outside we have Main Event and Danvers. And wider still is Ice Cold Fusion. Orange Winter's sneaking its head through, and the 2 that are getting caught for pace are Hollywood Legend and San Mambo. And as I thought, there's a few getting caught here on the turn. They're having to go wide. Ice Cold Fusion probably going to have to run 2 lengths further than anyone else. But Scooby Lass takes them on. It's Scooby Lass from Storm in the Port in 2nd. On the fence you've got Tedborough Wish. Main Event and Orange Winter are trying to make some ground. Ice Cold Fusion has got no room again, but it's Scooby Lass inside the final furlong now. Scooby Lass leads by 2 from Storms in the Pool. Orange Winter making some ground. Tebra Wish on the inside, but it's Scooby Lass. No, it's Ice Cold Fusion that takes it up. Storms in the Pool. Ice Cold Fusion. Storms in the Pool. Ice Cold Fusion gets half a length ahead and takes the race from Storms in the Pool in second. I think Tebra Wish might have got third, but he had nowhere to go. Got himself caught in the fence. And it's actually Danvers that gets third. And we'll wait for the official results to come in. Real quick and fast, a few that never got into that. But Ice Cold Fusion did very well. Was caught out wide on the bend and still wins it for Paul Rhodes. Second was Storms in the Port, D. Thompson. Third, Danvers for Martin Cairns. 4, Tebra Wish, Go Sapper. And number 5 was Scooby Lass, David Robertson. And next, it's the Breeders' Cup Mile, Group 1. Race 25 on your card. Number 1, King Bolin. 2, Rumour Garden. 3, Scene Lovers. 4, Spin Spin Sugar. 5, Kushat. 6, Kinmarsh. 7, Morsum Shine. 8, Mistress of Azuli. Berscaloni is 9. Flavouring is 10. Little Piggy is 11. Chantilly Crush 12. 13 is Mandela House. And 14, Turquoise Tomato. 14 runners here. Quite a big field. Gates and they're away. Very even break there as they go past the stands. Just a mile to run. Some good horses in this. On the outside is King Bolin in the orange, but it's Seam Lovers, the grey, that wants to take it up and comes across to the fence. So it's Seam Lovers that lead from Little Piggy and Rumour Garden. And they've got Spin Spin Sugar, King Bolin, Kim Marsh, Little Piggy, Morsum Shine. There's quite a pack of horses there. Mistress of Azul, Turquoise Tomato, Chantilly Crush, Flavouring at the back, along with Mandela House. So it's 2 greys that seem lovers by a length from Rumour Garden. Then we have Kim Marsh in the hoops. On the outside of Kim Marsh is Little Piggy. The inside of Little Piggy is Morsum Shine. King Bolin is on the outside of that one. And wider still we've got Mistress of Azul. Probably a length back to Kushat that just takes a tug. We've got just over 3 furlongs to go. As they hit the bend, it's Seam Lovers still from Kim Marsh. And then we've got Rumour Garden and Little Piggy. Here comes Rumour Garden to try and challenge. Jockey has a little look round, but it's still Seam Lovers that leads at the 2 furlong pole. Seam Lovers from Rumour Garden, Kim Marsh, Kushat. On the outside here is Little Piggy. We've got Morsum Shine making some ground. From the back is Flavouring. But it's Rumour Garden that takes it up inside the furlong. Rumour Garden from Seam Lovers. There's a wall of horses. It's Flavouring, Kushat, Rumour Garden, Flavouring. Flavouring just gets its neck ahead. Flavouring's going to take this. Flavouring from Rumour Garden. Kim Marsh, I think, was third. We'll have to see the replay. There are a couple of horses that just didn't get into that. Berscaloni, Mistress of Azul. Let's see. And it is Flavouring that takes it from Rumour Garden. Kim Marsh was third. Good win there for James Shea. I think that's the second today. Big money for the connection, and it is. Number 1 is Flavouring, James Shea. Second was Rumour Garden, Leon van Rensburg. Third, Kim Marsh, Paul Rhodes. Fourth was Kushat, Martin Cairns. And Morsum Shine for Derek Hinton. Okay, the biggie. It's the classic. The 1 mile, 2 furlongs. Big money race, Group 1. Number 1 is Come Taste the Band, Martin Leadham. 2, Desert Moor Shine, D. Hinton. 3, Man Cave, Obi-Wan. 4, Mokalati, Joshua Sutherland. 5, Persian Conquest, Leon van Rensburg. 6 is Action Man, David Robertson. 7, Esposito, Go Sapper. 8 is King Philip, Darren Howes. 9, Loophole, James Shea. Murder Hoy is 10, Martin Cairns. Vines in Solo, D. Thompson. And Edwina Curry is 12, Paul Rhodes. You don't want to be caught wide here. We start on a bend. The ones that Persian Conquest is wide, so is Come Taste the Band, a Desert Moor Shine. But they take a quick hold and try and move over towards the fence. Looks like Man Cave or Esposito are going to take them along. And it's Esposito, the grey. Takes it up from Man Cave, who's having a pull. Along the fence is King Philip in the orange. Outside of that is Edwina Curry. We've got Loophole, Action Man, Vines in Soho, Mokalate. The one nearest here is Persian Conquest. Come Taste the Band, trying to tag on, still a little bit wide as they come into this bend. And then inside of that is Murder Hoy and Desert Moor Shine at the back. 4 greys in this horse, quite rare for a classic sprint. So Esposito leads by 3 to 4 lengths to Man Cave, Loophole, Mokalate. Still tugging the fence is King Philip. A couple wide there, Persian Conquest and Edwina Curry. As we hit 5 furlongs, it's Esposito still from Man Cave, Mokalate, Loophole. The one nearest to us still is Persian Conquest. Edwina Curry and Mokalate looking to make some room, but Loophole decides to take it up. Takes up a couple of lengths. Esposito's still on the fence. He doesn't want to give up the lead. As they approach the top of the bend, it's Esposito that leads from Loophole. Vines and Solo third. King Philip having a lovely run on the inside. On the outside is Edwina Curry in the hoops. Man Cave's got nowhere to go. Murderhoy is getting ready to pounce. Persian Conquest, the grey, closest to us, and Mokalate. But at the moment, it's a furlong and a half left to run. It's Esposito that leads from Loophole. These two are 2 lengths clear of Edwina Curry, trying to make up the ground, and Vines in Soho. But it's Esposito that pulls away here. He's 3-4 lengths clear of the chasing Edwina Curry. Vines and Solo is third, but it's an easy win for Esposito. He's going to win this by 2 to 3 lengths. The jockey's in his irons. He's saluting the cloud. What a race. Very easy. Had a plum draw, I think. Led from the beginning. It's number 1, Esposito, that takes it for Ghost Sapper. 2 is Edwina Curry, Paul Rhodes. 3 was Man Cave, Obi-Wan, very unlucky. 4 was Vines and Soho, D. Thompson. 5 was Murder Hui, Martin Gaines.